Hey Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that all is well with you. This is the other person reading. It is intended for those that need insight and guidance about an ex or ex-friend. It may also be somebody that recently ghosted you or anybody at all that you are no longer in talking terms with. This reading is not going to resonate for all. Keep in mind that the roles can also be vice versa. And please do watch your other signs, Aries, for important messages. Hopefully, these cards will illuminate things that you are not seeing at this time, the blind spots and shadow, and in turn will give you the clarity that you seek. So, without further ado, let's begin. What is going on for this other person that Aries is dealing with? Spirit, we ask for insight and guidance. What does Aries need to know, need to be aware of about this other person? We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is movement. Eight of Wands is also positive, or it can also be seen as a negative news. But there's something shocking here that's being brought towards the surface, towards your attention. You might have also recently received update communication from this individual after a period of no contact. Alright? It's something that caught you off guard. It's something unforeseen. Something is also now again picking up momentum. Let's see what is the heart of the matter here. We have the Seven of Swords. So it felt like this person avoided you, or you just really were not in contact for a long period of time. This Seven of Swords can also mean some sneaky behavior on this person's end. It might be that they were running away from responsibilities. At some point, you also felt like they were keeping things from you. And this Eight of Wands, on some definition, this can mean things are now being brought towards the light. There has been a spiritual download upon coming to you as you reflected and meditated, and things are not being put into perspective is what I'm seeing. Now, what is the challenge here? What is crossing you at this time? We have the Hermit. You are dealing with a Virgo. Hermit and Seven of Swords. This person may have also been extremely disconnected and isolated, and you also felt like you were ghosted by this person, with no particular reason or explanation. It felt like you were waiting for this person to reach out. Now, this Hermit can also mean that they were being very hypercritical of you and of others. And so it just felt like they were very unpredictable. You know what I mean? At one moment, you both are going so well. Things were progressing and moving forward. The next, they could be taking a step back, and you could be left wondering what is going on with this individual. Let's see what is the root or cause here. What is influencing this present situation? We have the World card. You could be at the distance from one another. It suggests a long distance relationship. Your communication could be on social media. There might have also been already some kind of finality, or there needs to be some kind of finality. And this Eight of Wands is a confirmation that a resolution now is coming on the way. All right, you're fastly coming towards a resolution, tying any loose ends after a period of no contact, of not knowing where you stand. It just felt like you were in a gray area. You were being put in the dark, not knowing whether you should wait for this person, or initiate contact yourself. But let's see what happened here in the recent past for Aries. We have the Three of Wands. So there was waiting, like you said. There was anticipation for the future. For some of you, this was also not just a romantic interest, but could be a friend that you supported. There was a sense of community here, working together, building memories together. So there was also something that you held on to, Aries. It felt like some of you are upset because you were being led on by this person. All right, you were being led on. You were expecting some kind of outcome is what I'm seeing. Now, what is this person's intention for Aries? We have the Eight of Cups. So it feels like you're walking away though. All right, from Eight of Wands to Eight of Cups. So, but the manner that they're doing it, Aries, is very unclear. That's the problem here with Seven of Swords and Hermit. There's no clear cut. All right. What is in the immediate future? What are the new energies coming in play? We have the Father of Wands. That's your energy. You might also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it feels like this person is just going to keep their distance, or just going to view the world from a quiet place. I feel like there's also extreme high standards, Aries. You might be dealing with a very strong masculine energy, somebody that can be seen as a leader, somebody that is also living a personal code of ambition. And it might be that the reason they have for avoiding you, avoiding communication, was because there were things that they had to take care of. There were a lot of things going on their end, responsibilities, tasks. This can also be their job in their community, their families. And you felt like you were not being a priority in this person's life. You might actually be the one who's now distancing yourself, Aries. Okay? But this Father of Wands still has some kind of attraction towards you. There's no doubt about that. But they're not taking action towards it with the Hermit. They're making a conscious decision to suppress this attraction they have for you. Now, just be cautious, because with Father of Wands, I feel like this person is still if this person is still around your crowd, they could be subliminally still creating attraction between you both. Keeping an eye on you is what this card is saying with Seven of Swords. But just know what their intentions are, okay, Aries? I also feel like they lack a solid intention, because they are shifting their focus with something else. That's what I keep on getting here. They might also be the type to travel a lot. 8 of Wands in the World card. Alright? That's why they are not able to give you a solid offer or some kind of stability. They're always moving. There's a lot of number 8s in this reading, right? And the World card is here. So the distance is what I'm seeing is a factor. And you also need to be cautious who they're talking with when they're away. Alright? Trust in your intuition, Aries. Let's see, how does this person feel about you? We have the Mother of Cups. So they have very strong emotional attachment though. However, look at the Mother of Cups, right? She's trying to suppress it. She's trying to detach herself from it. Okay. I also feel like this Mother of Cups has tendency for emotional manipulation on a shadow side, because we have the Seven of Swords here. It's like somebody is very secretive, right? They're not telling you everything that there is to know, the bigger picture. So there's so much more that you will uncover, Aries, is what this card is saying. So the Hermit is saying to go within, all right? Go on a soul searching journey. Perhaps it is you that needs to filter what this person is saying or what the chaos is in your environment right now, to go within and allow that inner voice to help you navigate, okay? Because at this point with Seven of Swords, it's very hard to trust this person's word. Because like I said, they're not telling you the bigger picture, the real reason behind their lack of action or effort. External influences or forces. Let's see. This may highlight people, energies, or circumstances that are surrounding your situation. We have the Mother of Pentacles. So there's 2 mothers in this reading. There might in fact be another person involved, okay? Now, this Mother of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it just feels like it could be somebody that they share a home with, they share a child with, okay? All right? And I feel like that's the reason why they're avoiding commitment, is because they're committed to this situation. They're very distracted. There's a split focus that I'm seeing here. Hopes and fears. Let's see. What is this person's hopes and fears? We have the Daughter of Swords. Now, Daughter of Swords is an energy of watching, observing. This person is still keeping an eye on you, but also not taking action, Aries. They also have a very reserved personality. It's like they're really trying to hold themselves back, okay? They're also withholding communication at the moment. Now, final outcome. What is the probable future here? We have the Son of Swords. So a lot of court cards appearing in a reading. This can mean a lot of people getting involved, okay? Now, Son of Swords as the final outcome. You might be receiving, again, fast news from this person. And it's something that is not well thought of. I feel like it's an impulse. Impulsively asking you how you're doing, all right? Or just maybe checking in. And you don't know what to make of this. if this already happened with you guys, then it's saying that your initial reaction was a little bit of shock. Like, you didn't communicate with me for a number of weeks or months, and then all of a sudden you're talking to me again. So it feels like you don't know what to make of it. For some of you, the communication is still coming, okay? And it's saying that you need to ground yourself, avoid making any impulsive decision or hasty decision. Don't assume something right away, Aries. What Daughter of Swords is saying, to be very discerning and observe this person. At this point, don't take their word for it, because actions speak louder than words. I feel like you know that by now, but just a gentle reminder. Don't get carried away, okay? Because this Father of Wands, I feel like you need to know, I feel like they know how to work their charm, Aries, okay? They know how to entertain. They know how to grab attention. So, you also are outgrowing this already. I feel like you are keeping your distance. However, there's still some kind of residual feelings and emotions. But if you're willing to dispel that illusion now, this will no longer have such a great effect on you. You know, if this person is going to reach out, it wouldn't be the same appealing interest towards you anymore. Okay? So I also feel like that's because you're done waiting with Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this person to make a solid offer. Some of you also feel like in the past you've been putting so much effort in. You've already outpoured your heart towards this person. And you are completing this cycle once and for all, Aries. You're ready to expand yourself. You're ready to grow. There might actually be another person that you're talking to as well. But it's saying with Seven of Pentacles, you just felt like you invested a great deal of energy. And it's just quite unfair how this person wasn't really reciprocating, okay? It's just that, like, they're giving you, you know, short conversations, short-lived conversations. It's not enough to really say there's something to hold on to. And some of you felt also led on by this person is what I'm seeing. Now, something that you need to know about this person with all this sword energy is they're really prone for impulsivity. It's like one moment they want to do this, they want to accomplish this, the next, you know, they could be jumping to another pursuit. So it's going to take a lot of life experience and a lot of maturity for this person perhaps to want to settle down. If they're also married before or have children, it can mean that they're not looking for something serious at the moment, okay? Even if that's what they said that they want. Of course, this is not truly carved to the stone, Aries. It's just what the cards are saying right now. And so I feel like the decision is on you at the end of the day. You know, it could be that it's crunch time for you. You are now needing to decide a sense of ultimatum, like, this is not for this person, but for you. Because you know your worth, what you deserve. You cannot, quote unquote, force somebody to be honest and to be serious about this if they're not willing to do that, because they will always have their own free will. But it does not need to define you, Aries. You don't need to feel like this is any of your fault. You know, the Seven of Swords is saying don't fall for the illusion. Like, if you are really going to be honest with yourself, it's just time to see things for what they are, know where you stand. And if you're not fulfilled with Eight of Cups, you have the willpower and choice here to seek what's beyond, okay, what this current status quo is giving you. All right? So it can mean that the situation is not changing because you're the one who's outgrowing this. The Hermit is saying there's been a spiritual awakening in you, Aries. So let's clarify these cards. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Spirit-wise, the Eight of Wands here, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Aries. We have the Vanity card. So it could be for superficial reason, you know. They're just trying to get in touch with you again. They're trying to invite you over, but you have to be very cautious about this. The Vanity card, you also are dealing with somebody who's chasing after superficial things. You know, they're chasing the wrong crowd. They want the validation of other people. They want to be around a certain group of people. And with the Hermit, right, traditionally this card is somebody that has released and let go of all materialistic things in order to have a pursuit of looking for things that fulfill the soul. And I feel like that's what changed here for you, Aries. You now see that clearly. You are outgrowing this, okay? Let's see, why is the Seven of Swords here, please? We have the Growth card. So you feel like the connection wasn't really growing because communication is inconsistent. The effort is not consistent as well. You're also outgrowing this, Aries. Why is the World card here, please? We have the Victim card. So for some of you, you really felt tricked by this person. It's like they have taken something from you. The Seven of Swords is the thief in the night. Something that you really put out there. Your love, your energy, your effort. And you felt like they take it and they run away with it. But the victim is saying you have the ability to evolve, grow, and heal from this experience, Aries. Don't let this limit you, okay? Heal that part of you that believes you are a victim of this person's action, because you will always be a victor in spirit and divine's eye. You can shift your situation around. Take this as a lesson with you. And then with Father of Wands, as you step into your confidence and assert yourself again, you will see a new path that is being presented. You will grow and mature from this, Aries. You have this, okay? What is the Father of Wands here, please? We have the Destiny card. So this is also saying there are higher forces at play, okay, Aries? Feels like rejection here. Things that are being blocked to you is because the universe is directing you. Something bigger, something greater. You're ready to expand. You're destined for somebody else as well. Why is the Son of Swords here, please? We have the Grief card. So now that you are choosing to focus on you, and perhaps this is closure, ending the situation once and for all, you know, I feel like this person here feels out of place, you know, because they thought that you are always just going to be there, Aries, whenever they want to talk to you, whenever they want to reach out to you. And now that you're not responding the same way anymore, you're outgrowing this, they feel some type of way about this. Okay, you are also still in the grieving stage, but trust and believe that in time, this pain is going to come out as a lesser degree. It will no longer be as impacting as comparing to the greater landscape of your life and things that you are about to achieve in life, okay? So, they're the ones who's going to grieve now, is what I'm seeing here. And I hope that this is also going to be a lesson for this person. What is the advice for Aries, please, going through this situation? What is your advice for Aries going through this situation, please? We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right, so be very patient, because things and people that are meant to be in your life, Aries, are not going to be withheld from you. All right, there are just things that require time to unfold naturally on its own. Allow universe and spirit to brew something in the background that is really meant for you, okay? Don't also make impatient decisions or hasty decisions, rush decisions, just because somebody from your past is knocking on your door again, okay? Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lesson, but when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe. And the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. Okay, so slow down is what this card is saying. Be very patient. All right. Same goes for the person concerned as well. This is your reading, Aries. Please let me know in the comment section below. I also feel like last thing that I want to say is that this person is also very impulsive. They impulsively cut communication. They also impulsively reconnect with you. So it's very hard. I feel like it's highly unreliable, and you know, these emotions are also not really stable. So you have to keep that in mind, Aries, okay? You want something stable. So this is your reading. I'm sending you guys love and light, and namaste.